Hey everyone, let me ask you a quick question. Are your customers constantly digging through their inboxes, desperately trying to find the link to that product they just bought from you? Or maybe you're on the other side of it, fielding endless support emails because a bonus file got buried in someone's spam folder. Look, we've all been there. Let's dive into this universal headache of digital product delivery. It's a massive pain point for creators and agencies alike, but today we're looking at a tool that claims to solve exactly that.
Welcome to today's Explainer. We're breaking down a platform called Member Portal Builder. If you're focused on streamlining how you deliver your digital assets, whether we're talking courses, ebooks, or client resources, you're absolutely in the right place. We're going to give you an objective, structured analysis of what this software actually does, completely free from the usual marketing fluff.
Here is our roadmap for today. First, we'll look at the digital delivery problem. Then, we'll go inside Member Portal Builder. After that, course versus classic layouts, followed by pro versus agency pricing. And finally, we'll read the fine print.
All right, let's jump right into part one, the digital delivery problem.
You know, if you sell anything online, your delivery method is literally your very first impression, right after the buyer hands over their cash. Without a dedicated tool, you're usually stuck with this messy DIY delivery method. Customers lose their download links, bonuses get totally buried, and video files just end up scattered across a dozen different platforms. It's chaotic, right? But with Member Portal Builder, the pitch is super simple. One clean login area, all your resources stay organized, and you present a highly professional, centralized experience to your buyers.
Moving right along to part two, inside Member Portal Builder. So, what's under the hood? Well, since the software is a hosted SaaS, you don't have to wrestle with WordPress, there are no annoying plugin conflicts, and zero coding is required. The whole workflow really just boils down to three straightforward steps. Step 1, create a portal, which is where you add your branding, logo, and a welcome message. Step 2, add your content, like links, videos, and files. And Step 3, give members access. You can do that manually, through a CSV import, or by just allowing public self-registration.
Zooming in on Step 2 for a second, the video modules allow for incredibly clean course delivery. You can easily embed videos directly from sources like YouTube, Vimeo, Loom, or Wistia, and you can even upload direct video files, like MP4s. The best part? Your members watch the training right there in the main viewing area without ever having to click away and leave the portal. But hey, it's not just about video. The platform also includes a really solid, rich text editor. This lets you create highly detailed, formatted written training. We're talking headings, bullet points, even full HTML source modes. So if you're teaching a concept that requires a detailed, step-by-step written tutorial, you can build that lesson right inside the dashboard. Now, we absolutely have to talk about file security, right? The protected file downloads feature ensures that your files are securely stored inside the portal. Look, if you're selling valuable assets like templates, zip files, or ebooks, you definitely don't want those links floating around the public web. With this, users must be actively logged in and authorized before they can claim any of their downloads.
So, who is this actually for? Who benefits the most from centralizing all this content? It basically comes down to three main groups. Product creators looking to deliver many courses and ebooks without all the complex tech setups. Service providers and agencies who just need a clean dashboard for client onboarding, reports, and deliverables. And affiliate marketers who want a branded portal to seamlessly deliver their bonus stacks. All right, part 3, course versus classic layouts. When you're setting things up, you actually get to choose between two totally different vibes, the course layout versus the classic layout. The course layout uses this neat left-side accordion menu. It's perfectly designed for content with a natural progression. Think of a multi-module training program where you really want to guide the viewer step by step. The classic layout, on the other hand, strips all that structure away in favor of a simple, flat resource dashboard. That one is perfect for something like an affiliate bonus page where the buyer just wants to log in, see everything at a glance, and instantly click download.
Here's a subtle feature I absolutely love: built-in resource click counts. Now, it's super easy to dismiss this as just some vanity metric, but actually, scratch that, it's a vital feedback loop. By keeping an eye on these simple click counts inside your portal, you can literally spot exactly where your students are dropping off. If Module 4 suddenly has 0 clicks, well, you know exactly where your course material needs a little tweaking.
Okay, let's talk money. In part 4, pro versus agency pricing. You know how a lot of product launches drag you through this crazy, dizzying maze of hidden upsells and downsells? Well, Member Portal Builder does the exact opposite. They offer two distinct, standalone paths right at checkout. You simply choose between a $17 Pro option or a $37 agency option. No sneaky funnel sequences.
You just pick exactly what fits your needs from day one.
Let's break down exactly what you get, because understanding the difference between these two tiers is absolutely crucial. The Pro plan gives you 10 portals, up to 1,000 members, and 250 resources for personal product use. Pretty solid. But take a look at that agency plan. For a one-time upgrade to $37, those limits jump drastically to 1,000 portals, unlimited members, and unlimited resources. But honestly, the real game changer here isn't just the sheer numbers. It's the commercial license. That license is what explicitly gives you the legal right to create and deliver portals for your paying clients.
There's also this neat little optional promotional tool built right into both tiers. It's an affiliate-powered footer. You just request your affiliate link, paste it into the app one time, and your portals can quietly display a powered by message linked to your URL. Now, just to be super transparent here, this is simply a promotional tool. It is absolutely not a guarantee of commissions or earnings, but it is a nice little touch.
And now, part 5, the fine print.
Let's put our detective hats on for a second. There is a specific, kind of ambiguous quote directly on their sales page that says, "Future pricing may change." The current launch offer is stated as a one-time price, but this language definitely leaves the door open. Does it mean the one-time price might just go up later? Or could the software eventually shift to a recurring monthly subscription? The page doesn't fully clarify. So, if long-term pricing certainty is a big deal for your agency, we highly recommend reaching out to their support team to get that clarified.
There are a couple other open items definitely worth flagging before you buy. First, there's an unstated refund policy. We couldn't find a satisfaction guarantee listed anywhere on the page. Second, there's a bit of a gap regarding data portability. While you can export your member list via CSV, there doesn't seem to be a bulk export option for the actual portal content, like your text lessons. Again, don't let these be automatic deal breakers, but maybe shoot support an email first just so you know exactly what you're getting into.
Let's zoom out and contextualize the ultimate value of a product like this. If you aren't using a hosted SaaS tool, you're probably taking the DIY WordPress route, right? Now, WordPress gives you incredibly deep customization for sure, but it comes at the heavy cost of high setup time and constant plugin maintenance. The hosted SaaS route, which is what Member Portal Builder is, gives you slightly lower flexibility, but you gain instant setup and practically zero maintenance.
And that brings us to the final million-dollar question you have to ask yourself. Does the speed and ease of a hosted portal outweigh the absolute control of building and owning your own complex platform? If you just want to stop scattering links across emails and finally get your products delivered cleanly today, the SaaS route is incredibly compelling. But the choice ultimately comes down to your specific business priorities. Thank you so much for